Hello everyone, this is Akuchi, back with some more Dominion. I'm going to be playing another league match for Season 52 in the B2 division against Apostolosoruler. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Played before many times in league. We've got some second edition Prosperity and Seaside cards that I haven't played with, so see if we roll any of those randomly. This board does not have any. So probably Vampire, Stables. What's the Obelisk pile? Does this view not show that? Animal Fair. So you do have Workers' Village. Yeah, we got plenty of draw. I was thinking Stables, but maybe we end up transitioning to mostly Menagerie or Journeyman draw. So we need a vampire to trash our states, but this might be a single vampire kingdom. So our opponent had the 5-2. That's obviously very good. Yeah, this is just atrocious. What to do on the 4-3. Double silver? Silver Haven? Yeah, it's real bad. Go double silver. There is stables draw, so it's pretty valuable to have those silvers, I'd say. I mean, there's also just not very strong payload. Great. I'm gonna go double vampire, especially since I got a curse. So our opponent gets 2 5s. That's very unlikely, but it happened. We're gonna want to treasure at some point, but let's get some stables first. So hopefully this doesn't trigger a shuffle. Like if I get hexed with famine or something. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was okay, I guess. I'll get a treasure and another stables. I still don't have, Okay, that was nice. Still don't have any villages. Neither does our opponent at this point. So we have 2 bats. We're gonna want to save, like, our curse with Haven unless we draw a bat. Okay, we'll just keep hitting 5. I guess I'll get another stables. I mean, it's a pretty good card. And we do not have a bat. Our bat's gonna collide. That seems plausible. Man, should I get a workers' village now? Even though I have 5. Like, we don't have 2 terminals yet. Man, we have like stables, two stables on our deck. We're just literally not drawing any of our cards. We're definitely gonna have our bats collide. It's like 100%. We've trashed 0 cards. We've played like hardly anything that we've gained. I mean, this is just, yeah, we're good here. That's enough of that. So, I think that was our opponent's start. So, now we can do it this way. How do we feel about scrap versus lookout? I'm just assuming we're going to want a page. It's not really the most essential page board, but Way of the Otter, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're going to open page and either scrap or lookout. I guess I think I prefer scrap. Yeah. And there's also raise, which isn't too bad. But scrap is terminal, and you can get more value out of it as a terminal. So there's that. Okay, so with 4, I think I probably want lookout here. We can ultimately scrap it. This could be the kind of kingdom where a second page is pretty valuable, but I don't need to gain it right now, I don't think. Wow, this game sucks. How about a shantytown? One shantytown is a draw. And then, oh, I mean, it can be Way of the Otter. But what do we do with 4? 4, we can just pick up Hostelry, which doesn't really accomplish much, but it's still probably the best thing to do. Like, I don't think I want a silver. Not with 2 treasure hunters coming up. Mm, I'm in a lot of pain right now. So we might not upgrade this page we buy here. So our opponent didn't get a lookout. So they're not really planning to trash their coppers, it seems. Or at least they haven't set themselves up to do so. Hmm. Hmm. I'll just buy another page. I mean, whatever. We could just play this as a Way of the Otter. We've kind of seen all our good cards, right? Just want to advance the shuffle. Warehouse, huh? Hmm. It's gonna be hard for that effect to beat Way of the Otter once we have Champion. I think in the short term, I just prefer Hostelries. I'll definitely get one more Treasure Hunter, that's fine. Oh, right. We can play as Way of the Otter if we don't want the Treasure Hunter effect, so we can just keep on upgrading down the line. Cobblers, huh? Double Warrior. Uh, let's do that. Great. Hmm. Do we want a cobbler? I don't think so. Think about a tormentor. Hold on a moment. Is there any plus buy in this kingdom? There is. Scrap. Okay. Well, we should probably get a hunter, right? Hmm. Well, we're getting close to the point where lookout is scary, but man, we still haven't. We've only trashed one estate. We opened scrap, and it's turn 9, and we've only trashed one estate. That's pretty bad. Okay, our hero gets discarded. That's bad, but not the worst thing that could happen. Interesting. So our opponent's way ahead, somehow. Has a billion cobblers for some reason. I guess it's fine. Cobblers are fine. Yeah, figures. It figures. Think I think I do want a silver. Do we want to advance up the line? Yeah, probably. Interesting. I'm okay to trigger. I cannot pair scrap with the state. It's just not a thing I'm capable of. In the short term, as in finding my champion, I want a hunter. In the long term, Tormentor doesn't do anything. Oh, I was so dumb. I should have overpaid for hostelry. I'm such an idiot. I had so much money. This is why. This is why. This is why. It's important to wake up in the morning before playing Dominion. That was so stupid. Beyond stupid. Of course. That was so dumb. What do we want to do here? I want to draw my scrap. I didn't draw my scrap. All right, here I'm not going to be an idiot. Let's keep the warrior for now. I was so dumb. I just clicked immediately without thinking. Honestly, even the first hunter I got should have probably been a hostelry with a horse. Although that one was far more, like, arguable. Alright, so our opponent is poised to win. We definitely need that. Oh, man. I literally cannot pair scrap with a state. I can't do it. This is not something that can be done. This just sucks. I think I'll exchange because this is, don't we have, like, a lot of horses down there? And our champion? I think we'll exchange one. That was so dumb. I want to take it all back. So our opponent is going to have an easier time getting more plus buy, of course, because they have the cobblers where they can gain extra scraps. Also, Lookout was terrible. Lookout was absolutely atrocious. Yeah, our opponent's got a lot of horses. That's the thing. Interesting. Warehouse was played straight up for some reason. Like, why not play it as Otter? That was so dumb. Cool. I don't think our opponent can get 3 provinces, so I think we're not in a unwinnable position. Maybe our opponent can get 3 provinces, but I mean, there's nothing to be done in that case. So we can do buy plus silver here. We do have an extra estate. I don't need the silver. I could get the coin instead, but eh. There's nothing to be gained. Yeah, like we're just in a bad spot without a cobbler. Our opponent can get like double province fleet. Obviously, we're screwed. Probably. Unless they dud. Speaking of dudding, this hand doesn't look great. Triple province presumably is the opponent's goal. And I definitely made it more possible. Like maybe I shouldn't have gained that silver. I mean, they're going to be getting a lot of silvers anyway. Right, but now they're getting 4 silvers. So I assume they can get there. Oh! They played a scrap there as Way of the Otter. They do have one more, I think. Yeah. They do have one more. What a terrible lookout. I mean, what terrible scrap luck, too. Misses the shuffle and hits a grand total of 1 estate over 11 turns. I mean, I made some mistakes this game as well. That lack of hostile rebuy on turn 9 or whatever was really dumb. Really dumb. And I probably should have picked up a cobbler instead of the hunter, but that one is a little less clear. It is nice to be able to have like the potential for another plus buy, which I just locked myself out of. Because our opponent should be able to come out triumphant here. They have a lot of cards in their deck, though. Okay, they're going for it. Completely reasonable. I think they have multiple outs, but this is one of them. I have regrets. Hmm. That looks like a win. With a lot left over. Alright, on to the next one. Oh boy. Alright, so this game will take an hour. Unless... Ooh, priest with goat. I don't know. Oh, we have a 5-2. At least the goat is in the two-hand. Hmm. I mean, with Pixie on the board, a remodel type effect is pretty good. So we'll probably open a replace. Anvil? I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem super exciting. Scholar is like maybe, but the thing is, we don't have any plus actions except for what we find in the black market. But, you know, obviously we're playing with black market since museum is in the kingdom. So it all comes down to who finds the most villages. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not joking. This game could take over an hour. Easily last over an hour. Anvil in the house. Well, our opponent already found a village. Good for them. Okay. That looks pretty good. What are you doing here? Earth Skift. So we want a black market. Do we want a priest? Probably not. Obviously, we're going to buy a pixie. What is this one gaining? Do we want an anvil? I don't know. How about Swindler? I mean, I just don't think I want to fill my deck with more terminals. I don't like tide pools in general. A pair of them could be okay. Or not. I mean, it's pretty good once you have villages and scholars, but we're not there yet. What do we want here? Maybe just more pixies. We could get a silver. Get more pixies. Oh, great, we have to make these decisions again. I think I'll just get all the pixies. Honestly, I don't know. Familiar seems bad. Whatever. We got Swamp Skiff coming up. What's up with this? Like, what's with this display of the boons? Are we not supposed to know how many are in the discard? Is that a thing we're not supposed to know? This is messed up. Like, really messed up. I'm not gonna get any villages, I know it. Sure, whatever. No! I guess we can trash that. Like, we really need to get... Okay. I don't think we want to trash that. I don't know how many pixies we have, but we might want to keep that. Wait, did I pass over a forest gift? Or a fields gift? No, that was previous turn. So that was nice. Hmm. Guess I can buy an apprentice. I don't really want to, though. Hmm. None of these cards look very good. I'm very jealous of my opponent's reveals. Is there any way to activate tunnel tide pools? Sacrifice is not going to do anything useful, right? I don't want to have to feed actions to it. So inefficient. Apprentice is non-terminal draw, kind of, but we don't really have, again, we don't have, like, fodder. Tunnel would be good if we had a, like, warehouse in the kingdom, but we don't. Yeah, I'm just really sad. I don't know what to buy. Mm, whatever. None of this looks good to me. Literally none of it. It doesn't take the Flames gift. Interesting. Maybe their hand just wasn't good for that. Hey, finally! A reveal that doesn't contain a village. I mean, like, there's just nothing in the kingdom I even want to buy. So why would I trash that? Do we want to leave a replace on top? Not really. Do we just play the replace? Just ignore black market? Do we just give up? No, we can't. There's museum in Orchard. If there wasn't museum, I'd be so ready right now to just mill provinces. I don't I don't want the replace like in my deck at all. But here we are. Well, none of those cards is good. But whatever. Uh, hmm. Stop cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We definitely could get like a silver. I don't know. There's nothing I want to buy in the kingdom. Whatever. Opponent as a swindler. They haven't played it yet? They haven't played it yet. Oh, I'm fine with that choice. Oh, the turn I don't have a replace available to me. What a world. What a world. This is just so frustrating. Could spend 8 coins to buy a peddler. I could do it. It'll be it might be swindled into a province. It's really dumb. I'm gonna do it. No. Still no flames gift. Nah. Hey, a herald. That's not very good with scholar. I am pretty interested in pushing the end of the game. Oh, interesting. Passed up the opportunity for the Ironmonger. Does it make sense to play Will-O-Wisp first or Herald first? I don't think it matters. Yes. Excellent. Ooh. City. Yeah, that's good. That's a real good card. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Is it Swindler time? I think it's Swindler time. The timing here of us trashing our last copper right when we're about to get cursed. Fantastic. That's a problem. I guess we'll have to replace into a black market. Nice. I don't think we can guarantee anything here. Well, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. So we do have a swindler down there. Hmm. So we've got a lot of draw. Oh, wow. Swindler doesn't do much for us. We didn't get cursed. Um, I don't know, man. We can remodel. Silver to black market, play the black market. Or we can play the swindler. I think it makes sense to get the black market, though. Probably replacing silver. Since we got another silver anyway. Lackeys. Stockpile. Definitely not stockpile. I don't like Cobbler much. Yeah, we can get a lackeys. That's fine, I guess. Oh, we can now play a swindler and like buy a province? Do we want to do that? Nah. I'll save it for a more important moment. So we have more deck control. We seem to be doing our best to squander it. Should we take that? Hmm. I think I'd rather have more will-o-wisps. Ooh. No! Not the best turn. Alright, so we're gonna get a hunting party, obviously. Um, our opponent already has an anvil. They haven't trashed it. Am I worried about giving them another anvil? Probably not. I don't think I want to buy anything. Exiller's a pretty bad card. I mean, we could get an anvil, but it's really bad because I don't want to gain anything. I mean, we could get a couple tide pools, I guess. Hmm. I don't know. I don't think there'll be time for that later. Well, that's inconvenient. Not the most inconvenient thing. I want to play the lackeys because I have, you know, a city. Oh, we didn't draw the curse. That's inconvenient. So this is going to be minion, and it's a pretty good minion to get. There you go. Take another anvil. And, I don't know, man. Ooh, that's bad news. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Well, this is a very nice looking hand. We might be able to win this turn. So, we managed to finish in under an hour, hopefully. That game didn't go how I expected. But alright, let's, oh my. Alright, that's promising. Nice. Oh, overpowered. I think we have it here, so we don't need to play any further. Alright. We did it. We won a game. Our worst nightmare was present, and we overcame it by buying provinces before anybody else would. Feels good. Okay, this game has museum as well. Oh boy. Sailor. That's a new card. It's an essential card. I don't think we can trash otherwise. So we open Sailor, right? We can immediately play Prince when we play a Sailor. Okay. Yeah, I think supplies is probably correct. There's a tiny bit of anti-synergy with Sailor, but probably fine. The draw here, I mean, we have Hunting Lodge and Smithy. What are the dual type cards? Duration. Attack. Duration. There's not much for dual type cards. Not much. Do we want a second Sailor? And if so, do we want the second Sailor on the turn we play Sailor? Because we can get it into play immediately. Sure. Assuming we didn't bottom deck our Sailor, which we didn't. Ta-da! So we have 7 coins. So we can buy forum supplies. Seems pretty good. Prince Smithy looks really good. So here we're going to trigger a shuffle that has 2 sailors in it. That seems very worthwhile. Yeah, so we'll get a Hunting Lodge here. Seems like the thing we're going to want. I'm feeling really good. about this. We could play both Sailors and Hunting Lodge and Toss, but I guess we might as well give ourselves the option. I think I don't want to do that. Oh, we get extra actions through that. No, 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 no. Hold on. When you gain. Okay. So do we want the Courtier? We literally don't have a dual type target next turn. However, it is the only plus buy. Hmm. Tricky. I think not yet. We could get another smithy. I mean, next turn we're going to be able to afford a lot. Probably enough to buy a prince. At which point we will want another smithy. Okay. There's an argument to be made that we should... Ooh. Okay. That's a good set of cards in our next hand. I'm happy to have them. Yeah, I'm gonna get a prince. So our opponent got a prince, but doesn't have a target. Oh, does it work on horse? That probably works on horse. But Smithy's an even better target. Um, okay. Probably want a courtier now. The Prince Smithy is very nice for sailor trashing reasons. All right. I mean, we could toss with Hunting Lodge. But only if we use plus action with Courtier first. I don't actually think I want to do that. Although we have a smithy down there. Wouldn't it be tragic if we didn't find it? Yeah, I want to get another prince in play. It's pretty critical. Okay. We did it. Double prince. Okay, so now we probably want horde, I imagine. Okay, hunting lodge, and now we're going to courtier. So this is interesting. We could get yet another prince. I mean, this is kind of bonkers, but we could do it and set aside the horse. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's just so interesting. Okay, now we need to get a horde. Maybe a kiln too. Maybe a kiln too. Like maybe I'm overbuilding here. I can believe that. That was pretty fun. Got to use that sailor, the other part of the card. I didn't think that would be too relevant when I was looking at sailor. I haven't played with it. That was my first game. But being able to play Prince sure does change things when you buy it. Obviously, it was a good Prince board anyway, what with horse and smithy and such. Alright, this kingdom we have Inventor, Lost City. That's almost a loop. Yeah. So we're probably gonna want to play with Sentinel, I would think. Although there's an argument for Priest. The most important thing is that we get the Lost Cities and trash. I think that's the most important thing. So to that end, opening double terminal. Hmm. Could just open Sentinel Banish. But we need to get to 5, so we need to get a silver. If we're not playing with Priest. Now, is Priest better than Sentinel because we might play with Alter? These are difficult questions. I'm gonna go with Sentinel Silver. Oracle Silver, interesting. So we could Coastal Haven to save up a copper. I think I'll do that. Although, yeah, that would help Terminal Collision. I don't know whether I'm gonna use that again, like get any more. This is nice. It's not nice. Come on, Sentinel. Although it's like not even good. I will get a sycophant. Oh wow. Screw the altar. Oh no. I should have saved that sycophant. I have 3 estates and a sentinel there. Whatever. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have stonemasoned. It sure doesn't matter what order I put them in. I guess it does if our opponent buys. Oh, we could have stonemasoned for Lost City. Full of regret. Maybe we should have gotten a forge also. I don't know. This Sentinel just hasn't worked out. Our opponent like skipped trashing altogether. Just strange. But like here we are on turn 7 and we've only trashed 2 cards. Oh wow. I cannot trash estates. It's not a thing I'm capable of doing. No, I don't want to save any of those estates. I guess I could have. Man. This game is not going my way. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work. It worked for our opponent. That didn't work. Bridge. Donate. Ooh, this is tricky though. Because Herald is the plus actions. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. So we could buy Masterpiece? Is that any good? This is tricky. So we could do a turn 1 donate. Down to 4. Which works on a 4-3 as well. Then you buy either Militia or Bridge. Probably Bridge. Because we want to be able to play with Menagerie, I think. And an opponent's Militia just like helps there. Hmm. There's also like the Quest Militia line. How does that play out? We open Militia Donate. We have 6 debt. If we keep 2 copper, then we can, on turn 4, quest for a gold. But we need Bridge as our terminal, so that's not very good. All right, so what does the bridge line look like? The bridge line looks like we donate to 4 copper, pay off our debt, we buy bridge, then we buy. We have 5 coins, everything costs 2 less, so we buy Herald Menagerie or something. Bridge Menagerie. Hmm. How do we get to the point where we're playing multiple bridges? It's not easy. So if we do the masterpiece line, then we're going to have. We donate down to copper masterpiece double silver, maybe? We can actually ditch the copper. And then we can buy bridge. So we have bridge, silver, silver. So we buy bridge on turn 4 in the masterpiece line because we're paying off debt on turn 3. So we don't actually get to buy anything good until turn 5. At which point we can have either 6 or 7 coins. 6 seems sufficient. We get Bridge Herald, and then we just like get Bridge Herald again and stuff like that. So the donate turn 1 line. We buy bridge turn 3, and then on turn 4 we can get Bridge Menagerie, and then we can get Herald Menagerie or something. So at the end of turn 5 we'll have Herald, Menagerie, Menagerie, Bridge, Bridge, and 4 copper, as opposed to Herald, Bridge, Bridge. Yeah, I think we want to do. I think I've convinced myself that turn 1 donate is correct here. I guess the menageries have a tougher time activating, but maybe we're fine with that. Oh, yeah, this doesn't work if we draw our bridge here. Hmm. Okay. Uh, so be it. Okay. Probably Bridge Herald. That's like maximally greedy. Maybe we should have gone with the safer line. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we definitely should have gone another Herald. That was a big mistake. I think we lost the game there. Our opponent doesn't have any menageries, so a militia attack seems pretty reasonable. Do I want to go into 5 debt with donate? Not yet. I guess maybe not ever. So we're going to get militia, 2 heralds, and then what? Probably sauna, and then I'll just like get a silver and I can just start trashing. I don't actually know if it's good to activate this menagerie or not. Well, this is annoying. I'm gonna go with yeah. No! No! Oh, some of those heralds were hitting. That's weird that it didn't animate. I have animations on. Huh. Anyways, I can't play all my cards yet again. We're in a pretty rough spot. Ah, didn't have a menagerie in hand. Now what? Ow, must have drawn it. Rude. Or could have had two heralds in hand. All kinds of stuff that would have been bad for me. I mean, it's probably over. So, what happened to us? There was a turn where we should have bought one herald instead of a bridge, and I think if we did that, I don't know. Maybe we would have won. Maybe it was just a really bad timing situation where our opponent was able to, like, oh, it looks like we didn't lose this turn. Opponent would love to get Avantos. But if they do, they risk me piling out. They could get one Avanto, right? Sana Avanto province. Well, then can I get a colony? And four Avantos? I don't know. Can I? Probably. Whoa, bridge trashed. Interesting. So our opponent's keeping like a one bridge advantage. But we've got the Herald advantage. Oh yeah, our opponent could never play all those bridges. What am I thinking? At most they can play 5 bridges. That's the maximum. Well, once Avantos are in the picture, they can play more. Hmm. Wait, you could have taken an Avanto. Cool. So I think I want to become more consistent, right? I think I'm just going to get a colony and a platinum. Whoa. It's a big turn for our opponent. Oh, hey, I lose. That's a really big turn for our opponent. Hmm. Huh. I don't know. Yeah. Two things. I didn't think through the failure case from the 4 copper bridge line. I think I should have done the masterpiece thing. I think that would have been more interesting. And it might have even been better. Having 2 silvers is like a little bit bad for menagerie, but having 4 coppers is obviously worse. Hmm. And then, of course, that turn that I bought the bridge instead of the herald probably was bad. Because I could have almost guaranteed getting 3 bridges in play, which would have been a really good. I could have gotten 4 cards on that next turn, which was a lot better than like the 2 that I got. Hmm. I'm going to replay that board again. I'm curious. Anyways, that's it for this match. There will be more in the future.